Hi there. Happy sunrise, sunshine. We have got a great show once again for you this morning. It's exciting as always to be here on a Saturday morning, bright and early, coming together to be able to offer insightful features for professionals by professionals right here on the Saturday Showcase Morning Show. I am your host, Alina Lewis, and I'm happy to have you join today as we chat about healthy eating options for professionals on the go. And I'm super excited because this is the one of the first of hopefully many to come self-care options we can be able to provide through one of these features. Now, today's guest is Alicia Bruno. She's the owner of Alicia's Breads, Bites, and the Beverages. And what can I say? Alicia is passionate about offering healthy meal options, and she does this by servicing professionals alongside the general public with wholesome, healthy meal products that make eating plant based ingredients, such as a variety of whole grains and whole wheats and garlics and herbs and all these good things. It makes it easy to access and easy to incorporate into daily life. And this is why I'm so excited to have her here because so often a lot of us we want to do different, we want to be a bit more healthy, but we just don't know how to. And I'm sure she's going to be able to share with us how the products that her business offers are going to be able to help with this. So let me take a pause now and say good morning to Alicia. Hi, welcome. So happy to have you in this morning for the Saturday Showcase Morning Show. Hey.
Hi, Alina. Good morning, and good morning to our viewing audience. It's great being here this morning. Thank you for the
Definitely.
opportunity, Alina.
Definitely. And I want to jump right in, Alicia, by
Sure.
asking you, why are you so passionate about eating and producing meals that support healthy living? Because think about it, you could have opened any kind of business, and even if
Mhm.
you're going to get into baking, you could have baked anything. You could have focused on all the sweets and so many other things, but you chose to focus on what seems to be very health conscious options for persons. Can you share a bit more about why this is so important for you?
Sure. Well, first of all, eating healthy is one of the best decisions you can ever make as an individual, and more so as we get older. As we get older, our body's capacity to, digest all these, sweet and not just sweet, but foods that are heavily starched and heavily with ingredients added like fat and the butters and you know, we want to kind of shy away from that a bit because eventually it's going to lead to heart disease, right? And diabetes. And those are all lifestyle diseases that we could do conscious things to change, make conscious decisions to change that so that we are able to eat healthy, live longer, right? And feel good. Yeah, because eating healthy eventually affects the way you feel, your energy levels, the way that you are able to think and produce. So it's, all encompassing in terms of the choice that you make to eat healthy. It affects positively the rest of your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you give a bit? What exactly is it that your business provides? What types of products does your business provide for your customers?
All right. So my business provides healthy breads. First of all, healthy breads. A lot of people tend to shy away from breads because they say it's that's the high carb, and if you want to lose weight, why eat breads? But my breads are a bit different because I use healthy ingredients. I don't use like too much fat, right? So I use a lot of vegetable based products, right? I use a lot of whole grains, right, and cereals, and I use a lot of vegetables and fruits. Good, that adds flavor, rich, healthy flavor to my breads, so that when you cut a slice of my bread, you're eating something that's wholesome, right? Eating something that's healthy and that will be able to provide the vitamins that you need to be able to sustain you, right? Because sometimes we buy breads, and the slices isn't filling, so you tend to want to eat more and more, and that's where the the carbs come in, and it's too much carbs for you, right? So my breads, they're so wholesome, they're rich, they're soft, they're moist, so that when you eat a slice and you are able to pattern that, or not just pattern it, but mix it with your protein, it's good, it's healthy, so you feel full. Now, some
Yeah,
of
I
my
get it.
breads, I could go into some of my breads. Yes, Alina?
Of course, of course.
Right. So some of the breads that I offer are like multigrain and cranberry. And multigrain meaning that we have a whole lot of like about 5 or 6 different grains that I add to the bread. Good. So of course, the grains assist with digestion. All right. And of course, it helps the body to absorb the nutrients better. All right. I also do like pumpkin loaves, carrot loaves. I also do sweet potato, um, a whole lot of different loaves that you would not even readily think about planting. It's wide. Good. And then I go into the smoothies where that's like the beverages part of it. Yeah. The beverages, I do like coladas and smoothies, right? Fruit and vegetable smoothies. I don't use too much in the milk in terms of the dairy, so I would use like almond milk or not no milk at all. Yeah. So especially those who are lactose intolerant, so I cater for
Mhm.
that. Yeah. So we would use like lactose free products. Good. So that
Okay.
when you drink your smoothie, that's effect that you get when you're allergic to dairy is not gonna happen. All right. So basically, that's what we offer. We really try to keep it as healthy as possible, so that you're not gonna be somebody thinking me, or if it would make me put on the extra pounds. Yeah. So we focus on that, right? So we try to give our customers the best that we can.
Yeah. Tell me, Alicia, how do you connect with your customers? How do people access your products? How do they connect to make purchases? Could you share a bit about that?
Sure. Well, I am on WhatsApp. All right. I've recently connected with LinkedIn, still have to beef up that stream a bit, right? But I am on WhatsApp. They can get me on WhatsApp at 729-0765. Once you call and connect with that number, I would be able to share, my list of products with you, right? And of course, the price that goes along with it, we can discuss, right? In terms of delivery and all of that, because I deliver to your home, because I know lots of people are still working from home. Good. We're still
Yeah.
in the pandemic, right? And I also deliver to your workplace. So it's pretty easy to get in contact with me on WhatsApp. And my direct line, it's also my WhatsApp number, 729-0765.
Yeah. So tell me, do you offer like the breads only, or do you offer like full meal products? What are the options available in that way?
Right, good. So the breads come in two different options, right? You have the frozen dough. So you can have the frozen dough, meaning that I make the dough for you, it's frozen. Yeah. So all you have to do is thaw it out. Good. Let it rise and put it in your pan, and it's ready for baking. Or you can have the baked breads, the whole bread itself, where I bake it for you, package it, and deliver. All right. Now, what's coming soon? They have the instant. They have the flour mixes that you could get up a
Yeah.
lorry mix and just mix it. Right. So
Yes.
that's coming on stream soon. Yeah, where you have the
Awesome.
just the whole, I do the package for you, the raw flour together with the meat, the whole meals added, whatever we add in terms of
Yes.
whatever that is. Yes. So that's coming soon. We still have some exploring to do and tweaking to do on it. Yeah, but right now,
Yeah.
frozen dough and whole breads, the baked bread, sorry.
I love that. I really do because, so many of us, whether we are working from home or whether we're back at the office,
Mm-hmm.
We are all realizing more and more the importance of incorporating healthy options in our meals for ourselves and
Yes.
for our family members, because as
Mm-hmm.
you rightly said earlier in our discussion, it affects our energy levels, it affects our the functioning of our bodies, it affects our ability
Yeah.
to think, it affects our mood. And when we can, in a healthy way, really order our products, and we
Yes.
can be able to consume more plant-based healthy products, we are
That's
then
right.
able to give our best when the time comes to function during the course of the day, and we're able
That
to
is
think
right.
clearly and have that energy. I think that's so important, to have the
Mm-hmm.
energy ready. And so I'm imagining, Alicia, the person who is saying, "Oh, this is sounding good, but it sounds kind of like work. Like, how do I figure this out? Because it's going to take maybe a new routine. I have to now bake on my own. I have to eat this new thing." I want to ask you, are there any tips you could share to help people understand how they could still be healthy on the go? Where we could maybe dispel that myth that says to be healthy means that I have to give up all this time. It's too inconvenient. I want us to dispel that myth if we can. Are there any tips you can share to help people better understand how they can be healthy on the go?
Right. Good. So choosing to be healthy on the go is a choice, a conscious choice and a decision that we must make. Yeah. So of course it's going to be a change to your lifestyle, meaning that you have to accommodate this new choice of eating healthy, especially if you weren't doing it before at all, right?
Yeah.
So what you can do is do the prep in the night. Yeah. So we can do a lot of the prepping in terms of, the cutting up of the vegetables, because those things are pretty, they stay, good. They stay fresh once the container is airtight, right? You are able to cut up your vegetables at nights and put it in the fridge, right? Or even if, especially for these smoothies, you can cut them up and freeze them, right? So it's easy, and do it in, like, ready packages. So I'm going to make this cup of smoothie. So you cut up what do you need, what your choice, whether your blueberries, your pineapples, your apples, and you do a package and you say, good, this is for the smoothie. So when you get up in the morning, it's just a blend that with whatever choice of, your juice or your milk, right? As I say, I use almond milk, yeah. And you carry that with you, right? So that is your smoothie for the morning, right? And of course, make it filling. Use your oats and so, all right. So it keeps you, yeah. um Another thing you can do is get your family involved. Yeah. Because eating healthy is not just a choice for you, but you want to extend that to the rest of your family, because we all in this thing together. We all staying healthy together. Good. So have the children, as part of the whole process. Yeah. Have them cut up, have them package, have them label, make it a family affair. Right. So in that way, we all enjoy what we're doing. Right. We're seeing the benefits of it happening. Right. And then too, you're allowing the children to grow up with that idea of, I could eat healthy. I don't have to go off on all these snacks that they're selling at school. So you get them involved and they become part of the whole change process, which is very important. And of course, when they buy into that, of course, they're getting their friends in, and you tell them, hey, we as a family, we cut up vegetables together and we do this, and that passes on from house to house to house. And very soon you have an entire community eating healthy. That's how it passes on. Yeah. So those are two major things we can focus on. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Make
would
it a conscious
definitely
decision to
say,
do it.
yeah, mindfulness and intentionality.
Yes.
I'll give you a simple example. I understand the benefits of oats, but sometimes, you feel for your different tastes, and sometimes you don't feel for that taste.
Yeah.
But I understand that oats are really good for you. So I have a mindset that says, you know what? if I don't eat it, I'm gonna drink it. So the whole idea is if a certain amount of time passes and it's like, hey, lady, you haven't eaten your oats, then I'll be like, okay, let me
Yes.
drink it. And I would listen. It's as quick as I'm working. I get up from my desk to take a quick water break. And while I'm on my water break, I'll put a cup of oats in a bowl with some water, leave
Right.
it to soak, go back to work. And then by the time I make a turn again, it's like, okay, my oats are soaked. I pour it into the blender with some
Yes.
bananas, a little peanut butter, a little date,
Beautiful.
some cinnamon,
Mhm.
some pumpkin spice. And I use lactose free milk.
Yes.
And I have a smoothie, and you know what? I make a big batch, so everybody in the home gets. It's like, okay, you
Right.
get smoothie, you get smoothie, you get smoothie. Everybody drink. Everybody had their oats that day, and it didn't. It
Wonderful.
really didn't take anything. All it was mindfulness. That says, when I take my first water break, I'll put the oats to soak. During my second water break, I'll just peel the banana. So during my third water break, I blend it, and
Yes.
there I have my either my mid morning snack or a lunch or a meal replacement because it's healthy, it's heavy, it's filling, it's satisfying.
Yes, it
And I
is.
would say mindfulness too. Sometimes you might have gone to the market and maybe you have a piece of pumpkin and it's just there and you don't get a chance to cook it. So you know what I say? Instead of throwing it away or leaving it just to wilt away, why not boil that piece of pumpkin and put it in the
Yes.
freezer? And there you have your frozen piece of pumpkin to make your smoothie, and you
That's
mix
right.
it with whatever. And it didn't take any extra time. Really, what it came down to was intentionality and mindfulness. And those are little things we can do on our own at home. And I'm super excited to know that we now have Alicia's bread bites and beverages, that we could have that option, whether for the freshly baked or the frozen dough. I think those are all great options that really kind of help us and encourage us along the way so we could be our best selves, whether we're showing up for our families, for our job, or whatever other circumstance we show up for
That's right.
self, to be our best, healthiest self. So, Alicia, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing these options and really reminding us that as professionals, it's important and it's not as difficult as you might
It
want to
isn't.
think it is to
Mm-hmm.
have healthier lifestyle choices to avoid so many ailments that we don't have to get if it is we were to choose to do differently. So thank you so much. And before we close, can you take a minute and remind persons how they could get in contact with you for their fresh bread or their frozen doughs?
Sure. So I am Alicia's Breads, Bites, and Beverages. I can be contacted at on WhatsApp at 7290765, or you can, call me directly, the same number, 7290765. All right. So you can call between the hours of 7 a.m. and let's say 6 p.m. Now, if you're ordering, you need to let me know at least 2 days in advance. All right. Because of the type of business that I have, I need to be able to deliver fresh to you. Yeah. So, of course, 2 days in advance is most advisable before you call to make an order. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
it pretty
love
much.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome.
to all of those viewing the Saturday showcase, I want to remind you we have a lot of awesome things going on. For one, I want to encourage you, make sure you visit CaribbeanBusinessPodcast.com, especially if you are a business owner and you're interested in learning about how to expand through export. The CaribbeanBusinessPodcast.com is definitely going to help you with that. Be sure to look out on the last Thursday in March. We have book club conversations, the finale, as we look at strategies for business success in a post COVID world. We definitely going to be touching on that. This Tuesday, we have a financial series that's popping up, so be sure to follow Cash Talk credit repair services they're going to help. And for more about Launchpad Consultancy and all of the work and the support that happens through this entity, make sure you visit them online by visiting www.launchpadconsultancy.online. That's Launchpad online by visiting launchpadconsultancy.online. So I look forward to next week, Saturday, when you're going to have another great feature. Alicia, thank you. And until next time, take care, everyone.
Thank you, Alina.